Okay, so today is December 19th. Today, the Apple AirPorts are, I'm sorry, the Apple AirPods, not ports, AirPods are being released in Apple stores. So you can't order them actually online because you have to wait 6-7 weeks. But they will be shipped to the Apple stores today. And I want to figure out if I can grab a pair in order to figure it out and test it and review it for you. Okay, so let's see now how full it is actually at the Apple store. Wow, there's a Chanukiah. That's because Hanukkah is soon. So the first people are already in line.
We only have 3 more pairs of AirPods, so the next 3 people.
Wow. Only 3 more? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Meaning they got only 7 shipments of AirPods. So here we go, the AirPods from the Apple store. Oh yeah, I'm sitting in my car and want to try them out. Okay, here we go. I have to do this all with one hand because I'm holding in my other hand the camera. Oh wow, it's embezzled, you know? It's like not just printed, but I don't know if you can see it, but it's like really like 3D printed. You see that? It has a little bit of height here. Okay. Come on. A little bit bump. Here we go. So, let's see what's in here. Wow, they're really, really tiny. Super tiny. They're really as big as people said online, like floss, dental floss. It is so true. So I turn on, I have to do it all with one hand. Apologize. Turn this on right here, right? And here's the air. So let's see if that works. Oh, I have to turn on Bluetooth, of course. Bluetooth. Boom. There we go. And connect. Okay, they're all charged. Okay, so they are paired. And now I'll take them out of this little thingy here. They are really well designed. They are a little thicker than the actual ear pods, right? Let me see if I can show this to you. They're a little bit thicker because I don't know if the battery is actually in here. It might be, but let's give it a try. Gives you a sound immediately that like a confirmation sound, like hey, I'm in your ear. Let's see. Okay, they're in. Now Siri goes on all of a sudden. Hi Siri, play some music. It's very good. I'm hearing right now Johann Sebastian Bach, some viola music, classical music. Sounds like exactly like those, maybe a little bit more bass, what I like very much. Let's see the next one. Now I have some techno music on, like Infected Mushrooms. It sounds amazing. And you know what? It's so cool because now you don't feel even anymore that you have, headphones in your ears. It is phenomenal. It's just there and it's just working. So let's see when I tap Siri, double tap. Lower the volume. And it lowers the volume. It's a little bit of a long delay of at least 3-4 seconds till Siri comes up and then you speak and then she transmits your command to the phone. But so I take it out of my ear and it stops playing immediately, and I bring it back in and it continues playing. So my first impression is It is extremely easy to use, to pair, as you could, just see. Arrived at home and have been using those AirPods extensively. And I have to say, they hold up very, very well. I've just spoken on the phone with my wife, and they are just amazing. So I can basically, accept a phone call just by tapping lightly 2 times on either side. So if you're lefty or righty, it doesn't matter. So you just tap and then you will accept the phone call. And the same is true by closing the phone call. So I want to test how far in the house I can actually go with those earphones or AirPods. And for that, I have here an iPad. I have them connected to an iPad. So I'll turn this on, and then I'm walking around and see how long it will actually last in the house. Let's see. So I still can hear it. Over there it is. Okay, that's easy. Let's just, check when I go up. I still hear it. I still hear it. I'm now upstairs in the second floor in the bathroom. So I'm here in the second floor, and down there is the iPad. And I perfectly hear the video. So let's go the opposite. Let's go outside. I still hear it, and now it's off. I hear it. So it has to actually basically go through all those, thick walls that are there. So now it's basically interrupted over here. Now I hear it in and out. So it's basically not usable anymore if you have like an obstruction, like a wall. But now it comes back. Now I hear it again. So let's go downstairs and let's see what happens. Perfectly, I hear it. I hear it. It's still going. Still going. Still going. So I think that is pretty impressive. Going here in this dark room, still hear it. So you easily can actually use really the headphones and be free and move around in your house many, many feet away from the actual sound source. So the AirPods come, in this box. You have, the charger. So when you open it, you see that the green light is lighting up. That means that the charger box is charged. If it's not fully charged, then it will display a reddish or orange color. So people have been asking whether or not you can charge just, those ones separately. And let's put it in here, and boom, there it goes on. Another thing I have been using it. So for example, I was editing this video here that you see on my iPhone. So I wanted to show my son what I'm doing here, and I gave him one piece and he puts it in one side of his ear, and I took the other one. So we both could actually listen in into the music together, even though we had them, separated from each other. It seems there are kind of magnets built in here that the phones like snap right in here. You see that? So it's all very snappy and nothing loose, very well built. So I want to show you how to pair, the AirPods between the different devices, and let's see how easy or complicated that is. So let's dive into it. So the AirPods can be only connected to one device at a time. So over here, when I go into the Bluetooth settings, so there they are, AirPods, and I can connect them. And now they are connected to the MacBook Pro. and they are automatically disconnected from the iPad. So every time you want to switch to a different device, you have to tell the device, which one to connect to. And I have to say, like, I don't know if you had, other Bluetooth items that you connected to to your devices, and it was always kind of like a delay or sometimes really a pain in the butt to connect them, right? You had to wait like for 20 seconds and so on, or you had to kind of turn them on and off again, had to turn on the computer on and off again, or the Bluetooth module until you could actually pair them. With them, it is just seamless. Like hit, connect, and then it connects almost instantly. What happens if I connect them to the MacBook Pro, close the MacBook Pro, and then open, let's say, my iPad? Is it automatically switching back and forth? Let's have a look how this works. So I'm connecting the AirPods here. They're connected. Now I'm closing this down. It should turn off. Let's see. And then connect here. So they are now instantly connected. Oh, it shows me also like the battery levels here. The right and the left, that's cool. I didn't see this before. So let's close it. So what happens if I open up the iPad? It does not connect automatically. So I have the MacBook Pro closed. It shouldn't be connected to the AirPods, but it does not connect automatically then over to the iPad. So if I open then the MacBook Pro again, AirPods, so the AirPods are still in here, are still connected now again. What happens if I close the iPad and I disconnect actively from here, from the MacBook Pro? I hear that's I get always a confirmation in the AirPods when something is connecting or disconnected. So this is on. So the AirPods don't seem to connect automatically just because you open it up. So you have to actually connect it to the device. Now I hear a confirmation tone that it's on. Now let's talk a little bit more about the sound quality in general. So when you watch movies with those, the connection and the sound quality is extremely stable. I hardly hear any delays or any noise or anything. It's like clear sound. I see a big difference when you make phone calls. So I'm not sure if that is maybe a software thing, but I hear a lot of noise and I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like it's kind of, when you don't have full reception in a cell phone and it kind of goes in and out. So you have that also with those ones when you make a phone call. So what I want to do is I want to do kind of a headbanging test. So let's try it out at what kind of amplitude they will fall out. Okay, they're still staying in. Let's do one more violent one, okay? Okay. They're still staying in. So it seems like you can actually ski and skateboard and do all kinds of other things with them without them actually falling out. And that's actually pretty beneficial for people who run, who do sports. So another thing I just noticed is that between different devices, you have different quality in the sound. So I give you an example. I have a 2015 MacBook Pro, an iPad mini from 2013 or 12, and an iPhone SE, and the quality and the connection to the headphones has been really amazing. However, if you own a Mac Pro, and I work on a Mac Pro, then the connection, the Bluetooth connection, is extremely spotty, even if you are kind of next to the machine. So you just nod your head like this and it's already like breaking up, what is very weird. The only explanation I have for that is that it could have to do with that the Bluetooth standard, since it's such an old machine from 2013, I believe, is the Mac Pro, that the Bluetooth standard in there might be not the updated Bluetooth standard 4, but 3 point whatever, 1 or 2, and so. The sound is a little bit richer than the EarPods. It also has more richness and bass. And kind of volume overall. Does it compare with high-end headphones? Probably not, but they are not intended for that. So I think they're a great compromise between the size and what you get in terms of the sound quality. One other thing that I tested for you is how much time does it take actually if the headphones are exhausted in order to charge them in here. So I just depleted them before and they are now fully charged, and it took about 25 minutes going from about 5% all the way to 100%. You get 50% charge on each of those at about 10 minutes. Now the case you can obviously charge here with a lightning port, with the lightning port cable. And in order to charge this entire case, it takes also about 20 till 30 minutes to fully charge. So I think it's a fairly fast turnaround time between charges. Apple has declared that you can listen to them between 3 and 5 hours, and that's also my experience. So overall, I think they last quite a long time for what it is. And then the charging is pretty super fast in order to keep going. So, my verdict, pros and cons. So the pros are, it is super easy to set up initially. It is very easy to pair between different devices. I think it's very well built, the phones themselves, the headphones themselves, as well as all the accessories and the battery pack that it comes with. The sound quality is better than the EarPods. It has more volume, more bass. I'm very happy for for what it is for such a small package. It sits really well in the ears. It doesn't even move. It doesn't come loose, even if you do head banging. I like really the form factor. Some kind of criticize that it had it wasn't just like a little button in your ear, but I would kind of feel weird with it just a button. I like that it's kind of it gives a little bit more snug to the ear. I really prefer that. It's a very small package overall. My cons would be that the connection to the Mac Pro is quite spotty. It's almost to the degree unusable, unless you're just staying just in one spot and don't move much. Let's say you're sitting. And the other thing is that phone conversations are having a little funny, weird noise, but that might be something that can be dealt with over time. Maybe there's an update. I'm not sure if they even update or if it has to do with the Bluetooth, firmware software that's in those devices. I would give it out of 5 stars, 1 the lowest, 5 the highest. I would give it a 4.5, and I think it's something like. I bought it basically to be really safe behind the car and being able to make phone calls and listen. Because when I had my EarPods with a cable, I ran probably in 2 or 3 situations where I tried to stir the steering wheel, and I couldn't do it because I was caught by the cable, by the headphones cable, or I would just pull all the entire iPhone from the dashboard. So that could be a real dangerous distraction, and I think this will never obviously happen with those type of headphones. So if you like those type of gear reviews, just subscribe on the lower right hand corner, and get more of this technology stuff. So thank you so much for watching. Bye. See you on my next episode. Bye bye.